Welcome to the 14th MINEX Kazakhstan Mining and Exploration Forum. Reflecting current priorities and trends in Kazakhstan, the forum is organized under the central theme, Sustainable Development of the Mining Industry for the Benefit of Society and Environment. The forum brings together over 450 attendees from Kazakhstan and 30 countries across Europe, North and Latin America, South Africa, Australia, China, India, Mongolia, Malaysia and New Zealand. This year's event is witnessing a record participation of foreign investors keen on exploring and developing precious metals, copper, coal, lithium and uranium, as well as rare and rare earth metal deposits. The forum's agenda features over 100 speaker presentations. The discussions will cover mining and metallurgical industry development, along with Kazakhstan's government initiatives aimed at boosting indigenous industries. Special emphasis will be placed on attracting investment for the state-initiated extensive geological exploration program to exploit new deposits of critical minerals. Additionally, the Digitech conference, integrated into the forum, will showcase Industry 4.0 solutions empowering mining firms to enhance performance and gain competitive edges. Over 50 Kazakhstani and international companies will be showcasing at the forum's trade show the cutting-edge technologies for mineral exploration, production and processing. During the forum, we are conducting an extensive survey to generate a 360-degree overview of Kazakhstan's mining and metals industry. The results will be published after the forum and distributed via social media, mining NGOs, media and other channels. Please take your time and help us to define the opportunities and challenges in the Kazakhstan mining industry. Each opinion matters. We wish you a successful and productive experience at MINEX Kazakhstan 2024. The forum is officially open.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a bit wet, but still pleasant Astana, and the 14th MINEX Kazakhstan Mining and Exploration Forum. So before we begin, I would like to make some remarks. First of all, I want to express on behalf of the MINEX Forum team and all the people here, our deepest sympathies to the people of Kazakhstan who are living through the worst in generations flooding caused by adverse climate change effects. Our thoughts are with you, and we are sincerely hoping that the worst will be over soon and that the joint efforts of Kazakhstan and its international partners will help to restore the infrastructure and the livelihoods damaged by the icy waters. Regretfully, Kazakhstan and other countries of Central Asia are bearing the negative impact of climate change ahead of many other nations. On Monday this week, the representative office of the World Bank in Kazakhstan issued a sobering warning. The climate change is slowing the country's economy, and it could reduce its GDP by 1.3% by 2060 if no measures were taken. In current GDP terms, it means that the state of Kazakhstan will have over $2 billion less to spend on schools, hospitals, national security, infrastructure, and so on. Besides flooding, Kazakhstan is also facing water scarcity issues. According to the national government, last summer more than 600,000 Kazakhstanis did not have local access to drinking water. That's more than 3% of the population of the country. Analysts believe that by 2050, droughts in Central Asia could cause damage of 1.3% of the annual GDP, which in turn would lead to emergence of 5 million internal climate migrants. To tackle climate change and impact, Kazakhstan will have to introduce new policies and measures to do more with less. This also means that Kazakhstan will need to invest in building and rebuilding new water management infrastructure and to integrate new water management technology. And we will be discussing these challenges at the water management sessions later on today in this hall. So let's ask ourselves now the question, so why we are here? Why did we drop everything and came here from more than 30 countries to meet at MINEX Kazakhstan. And I believe that for many of you, the answer is very simple and straightforward. We believe that Kazakhstan has tremendous mining potential, which we can help to realize. We also believe that our discussions at the forum will matter when it comes to changing mining policies and making economic decisions. Back in 2010, when we have organized our first MINEX Forum here in this hall in Astana, the country's leadership took the decision to power up the development of the mining and metals industry and to boost the geological exploration of the untapped mineral resources. To achieve this, Kazakhstan's government lifted the moratorium on issuing new exploration licenses and started the reform to reshape the management of its natural resources. As a result, in 2018, Kazakhstan adopted a new code on subsoil and subsoil use based on the Western Australian model. Later on, the government committed to transform to CRIRSCO standards for reporting its mineral reserves and resources to international investors. Coupled with the establishment of the Astana International Financial Center, Kazakhstan has quickly started attracting attention of the international investors. But, as we all know, what matters is not just promises, but the real commitments to invest. From our vantage point of view, Kazakhstan is currently at the crossroads. Will it continue the reform of the mining sector and adhere to the market-driven principles, or will it take the footpaths of the state-controlled capitalism and resource nationalism? I believe speakers presenting at the plenary sessions will offer their comprehensive view on the status of the mining and geological industry in the country and what opportunities and challenges it faces. We believe that many of today's problems and challenges could be resolved, and what is important is that we take time and effort to listen to each other. Despite all the differences, we ultimately want the same thing. If the mining and metals industry in Kazakhstan does well, so do we. So looking ahead, I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join us at the 10th MINEX Central Asia Forum, which we will be relaunching on the 19th and 20th of June this year in Bishkek. The forum will be organized as the cross-regional platform, offering a discussion platform on the development of Central Asia's critical raw materials and managing climate change. We are extremely grateful to the current leadership of the Kyrgyz Republic for supporting this initiative, and you will find the invitation letters in your delegate bags. Those letters are coming from the Prime Minister of Kyrgyzstan and the Minister of Natural Resources of Kyrgyzstan. So you'll find the invitations in your bag. So to conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the companies and organizations which were supporting the forum. We really appreciate your support and your presence here. And without further ado, let me invite His Majesty's Ambassador to welcome you on behalf of the British government. Thank you.